Two US astronauts, Sunita Williams and Barry Wilmore, were launched into space on the 5th of June in the Boeing Starliner spacecraft. The mission was supposed to last for 8 days. Instead, it may go on for 8 months. After the craft faced issues in space, NASA and Boeing said that they were fixing the problems. They also held PR stunts. They said they were confident that Starliner could bring the astronauts back. But clearly it cannot, because the pair has been stuck in space for more than 2 months. Now Boeing may be replaced with Elon Musk's SpaceX to bring Williams and Wilmore home. So what is going on behind the scenes? What is the plan forward? Will the astronauts be stuck in space till 2025? Here is a report.
June 5th, 2024. That's when Sunita Williams and Barry Wilmore blasted off to space. The two American astronauts launched a test mission to the International Space Station.
And we all know that when the going gets tough, and it often does, the tough get going. So with that, LC, let's get going. Now let's put some fire in this rocket.
But the going only got tougher from here on. The astronauts were expected to be in space for 8 days, but things didn't go as planned. The spacecraft, Boeing Starliner, faced one issue after another. There were leaks in its propulsion system. Some of its thrusters started shutting down. Despite this, Williams and Wilmore safely made it to the space station. But the Starliner was deemed unsafe for their return. So, more than 2 months later, Williams and Wilmore are still floating in space. Fresh reports say they might not come back this year at all. How did it come to this? After the Starliner faced issues, multiple tests were conducted. Engineers pinpointed the problems and tried to fix them. But there was no clear update. No date of return was shared. But NASA and Boeing continued exuding confidence.
I feel confident that if we had to, if there was a problem with the International Space Station, we can get in our spacecraft and we can undock. So I have a feeling, I have a real good feeling in my heart that this spacecraft will bring us home, no problem.
Good feeling or not, the mission continued to drag out. Just last week, Boeing said that confidence remains high in Starliner's return with crew. But NASA is not buying this. Reports say there's a conflict behind the scenes between NASA and Boeing leaders. NASA is questioning Boeing's ability to bring Williams and Wilmore back home. They held a press conference this week and said that there are no firm decisions yet. But there is a backup plan which involves removing Boeing from the picture and bringing Elon Musk's SpaceX in. Needless to say, the Boeing executive was not present at the conference. But drama aside, what is the new potential plan? NASA is launching another astronaut mission in September this year. The flight will be made by a SpaceX crew, Dragon craft. Williams and Wilmore can get on this and come back to Earth. But here's the catch. This mission will only end in February 2025, so the astronauts will have to remain in space till then. And what of Boeing's Starliner? It might be returned to Earth without any crew under computer control. This will be a big blow to Boeing, which has been battling a PR crisis over its aircraft for years now. At the same time, it has been competing with SpaceX, and the latter has been in the lead. Boeing was hoping its maiden Starliner mission would change this by getting more NASA missions. But it seems highly unlikely, and that's no shocker. Thanks to this mission gone wrong, astronauts who planned to spend just 8 days in space will now be stuck there for 8 months.
Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment.
So thank you for making Firstpost 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished.
Climate change is on our doorstep. It's time for a revolution to take root. And it starts with 1.4 billion Indians. It starts with one tree for humanity, one tree for Mother Earth, one tree for our future. Project One Tree, a News 18 network initiative.
On this today, the T20 World Cup bandwagon has moved across to the West Indies. What can you expect from this?
Hello, I'm Alison Green, coming to you from Durban, South Africa. Today we have a special show.
Start with a report on India's shifting nuclear posture. The first time since India officially became a nuclear power.
Hello and welcome to Firstpost America. I'm Aaron Ham, coming to you live from the nation's capital,